Oh, we are fine. How are you, man?
I'm good. I was on DXY, right? My laptop went off, and then I have to start again. So this is DXY, guys. As I said, lowest low, highest height. Must you all understand? Now, important levels. So from here, we're gonna use our trend line in advantage. So here we're getting the market structure, right? So here is it, you know. So from here, we're gonna go to what? We're gonna go to the daily. So in the daily, you just have to fix your trend lines in the daily, nothing much, right? The trend line has to touch nicely. So from the daily, guys, we're gonna go to the 4 hour. So in the 4 hour, you have to fix your what? As I said, you have to fix your trend. So your trend is supposed to be here. You understand? So this one, it happened previously. I can remove it. So from the 4 hour, guys, I'll go to the 2 hour. As you could see, price has been going up with what? Impulse, correction. And then now we are on another impulse, and we had a what? We had a correction. So after this correction, price has to push to the higher heights, you know. So for you to determine your take profit, you can just use this trend line here. You know, so these, as you can see, you have enough touches from that side, right? But at the 90% level can be somewhere around this level or the upper level. So from here, we could say price is going long. These was supposed to be your entry level. From that level, okay, from here, and this has to be your take profit number 1. So if you were to go to the 4 hour, still makes sense. You see, guys, still makes sense. So you could go to the 1 hour. Even on the 1 hour, it still does what? It still makes sense. You know, so the M15 still makes sense. You understand, guys? Even the M15 is giving you more opportunities because this is the entry level. If you can check, price did what? Price broke that level, right? So when price breaks that level, it gives you what? It gives you re-entries. It gives you what? Re-entries, guys. So now you know that, okay, you had a lot of re-entries on this one. You can go to the 4 hour, chill with your wife or your girlfriend, just watch the market going up. Not too much analysis, just simple analysis, simple Forex, and you make a living out of it. Was this one clear, guys? Was it clear or you still need an explanation on it?
Yes, for me it was clear, not about the other guys.
The other guys, is it clear or you still need an explanation?
Right, it's clear.
Sorry? What did you say, guys?
I said it's clear.
Okay, I guess we are moving. What can you analyze now?
USDJPY.
United States. Okay, let's see USDJPY. All right. Let's go on UJ. Oh. So this is UJ, right? When I say UJ, I don't mean the varsity TV or NSA. It's USDJPY. The lowest low, the highest height. Okay, so now I just have to focus on the current market. This is the important level, and we have another important level here. My price didn't even reach that level. And again, we can have these level here. So from the weekly, guys, I can move to the daily, you know, because I don't have any structure. So in the daily, I just, okay, it's fine. Even on the daily, there's nothing I can draw. We can go to the 4 hour. when you go to the 4 hour, guys, you could see on how price was moving, right? Price had a what from here going up. You see how it went, guys? So again, from here, you see that you had a structure here. And the structure, the take profit was what? The take profit was hit. Again, we could say we had this level, right, as the lowest low of the structure. What didn't we do? We have that structure there. Again, guys, you could see here. So what is price trying to do here? Price is trying to show you that, okay, we can come for a what? We can come for a complete set, you know, guys, because if you could check, this thing is not complete. We still have to go up. You see, we can go there, and then after going there, that's when we can do what? That's when we can go down. So when you look at it, guys, this one is a what? It's a clear structure. Like, do you guys understand so far?
Yes. So far, so good.
Okay, then we're gonna go to the what? We're gonna go to the 2 hour. As price was moving, guys, price is moving in simple formats, you know. If you can just get how price is moving, then you're done. Because what you need to know is there's just those impulse corrections, and price tend to repeat themselves in a lot of times, you know. So here we did the top-down analysis, and we're still on the what? We're still on the 2 hour. We're gonna go to the 1 hour. Even on the 1 hour, guys. Okay, guys, what pattern is this? What's the pattern that you see right here? This pattern, what is it?
Double bottom.
Yes, the double bottom. But then it's a double bottom of a what? Of a structure. You know, for price to complete the double bottom, it's completing because it has to go where it has to go down. You know, it's not completing because of what? It's completing because it has to come down. As you could see here, for this to be a complete pattern, this is a what? This is a complete pattern, right? So after a complete pattern, what will happen? Price will keep going where? Will keep going down. To show you that it will retrace in a buy, it even gave you a what? A pattern. You see, is this not a clear pattern, guys?
It is.
So most of the time, patterns like this, how do they break? Patterns like these, they'll always break to the upside. So now price can push.
Descending channel.
Push things. And we go up, sideways, we break. You see, what's the goal? The goal is to reach our target. The goal is to do what? Is to reach our target. Do you see how price was moving up to reach the target? So even if you were to go to the 1 hour, you see how price reached that level. Once you see those things, you can't unsee them. You can never unsee them. Was this clear to you guys? Like, did you understand everything in here with USDJPY?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, if you have a question, you can hit me up with a question now. Because with UJ, we're done. This is how we see it, and this is what will happen, you know. So one of the things, guys, that you need to understand is when you're analyzing something, like sometimes you need to chill, backtest whatever you were doing, you know. Like there's hope in backtesting. If you just keep backtesting your work and backtest on how you do things, you will see progress, you know. Like you can't just chill and say, nah, it's because my mentors, Manando, see consistency. Consistency is in yourself. You understand? If you fail to be consistent on your own, I don't know what will happen. I'll give you 10% of what I know. And what I'm showing you is what I make money out of. You know, I bet I can't be analyzing things that doesn't even make me money. If I can make money out of them, you can also make money out of them. You understand, guys? So
Yes.
what's next?
GBPUSD.
GBPUSD. Okay, check my setup on USD. You see how it played out?
Which child is making noise?
What? You see, I have this setup like this. You see how it played out? But it played out after going for my stop hand. So okay, again, we're gonna be looking at what's this thing again? GBP, USD.
US.
Yes. I'll start on the what? I'll start on the weekly. So what do we see here? We have the highest height. Let's focus on the structure. Highest height of the structure. We have the lowest low, and we have to have the what? Important levels of what? Of the market. Here's another important level. So when price is like this, what should happen? We're gonna go to the daily. So when we get to the daily, we just have to fix. This was supposed to be there, you know. So okay, from the daily, there's nothing we can do. We have to go to the 4-hour. As we go to the 4-hour, guys, you were taught simple forex. Price moves in what, right? Which is the impulse, correction, whatever. Price broke your channel. You get what I'm saying, guys? So now price gave you a what? Price gave you a correction, which it broke. So when price breaks that correction, this has to be my first take profit, and this will be my what? My last take profit, which is my second take profit. So we're just gonna put a horizontal ray like that. You see, price has already formed, so already you know what price will do. You understand, guys? You already know, you have seen it. So now I could say this is my first target, you know. So if this is my first target, I'll be having a second target. But for you to set a second target, price has to first hit your first target. I hope I'm clear. If you were to go to the daily, I'm gonna go back to the daily. You see, on the daily, it still respects everything. So let me go to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, guys, price did as I wanted it to do. Price did everything that I wanted it to do. I can't say I'm complaining. Like everything that I wanted price to do, I did it, you know, just to prove to me that I have the capabilities, you know. So always respect price, guys. Always respect price. You know, now it gave you a what? Now price gave you a correction. So when price gives you a correction, what will happen? We're gonna sell. You understand? It shows you that, okay, I still have the capabilities of going down. You see, on the M15, when you go always, guys, you always find those clean charts. You get what I'm saying, guys? You always get those clean charts. So this is how it is. So, and again, guys, if we were to check pattern, like market price, impulse correction, price tends to give you a lot of those. So if you know how to use them, you can make money out of them. Like, was I clear, guys? So this was the GBPUSD. So if you didn't understand GBPUSD, you can ask me now, or hold it with yourself for the rest of your life.
Manando,
Yes, sir.
the problem is for me, GBPUSD is a fine pair. Everything works out, like the analysis works out good, but the problem is it always stops me out. That's the problem.
If it stops you out, then you need to stop setting a stop loss, you know, and like only set the stop loss when you're in profit, you know. But sometimes, right? Sometimes, I'll show you the basics, right? I'll just show you something quick here. Let's say I entered what do you call? I entered I'll show you with the line. Okay, you see how price is right now, right? I'm a risk entry trader. So if I were to take the position on where price is right now, I won't set the stop loss. You understand? Why? Because this is a risk entry. There are a lot of things that can make price go against me, you know. So check, I'll play this out. Let's say I took my position here. If I had a stop loss, okay, now I'm in deep profits. When it's like this, check price is trying to push a little bit higher again. I understand? So it was going to be a kind of like playing with the feelings. You see how now I'm going to get stopped out. So if I had a stop loss here, the chances of me getting stopped out are high, you know? So I prefer doing what? I prefer not having a stop loss at all, because I know price will go my direction. You understand? So that's when I can set a stop loss. You see where price is right now? Where price is right now? I just came here and I said a break even. So now I'm trading free. It's like I'm using the market's money to trade. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm out of the picture. Like now it's just a matter of the market. So I know that, okay, whatever happens, whether it takes me out, I'll close in profit. This is what I do to avoid getting stopped out. I hope I was clear on this one. You see, at the end of the day, it did reach my top target, which is my take profit.
Okay, thanks. I hear you, and I hear you.
Yeah, if you answered your question correct, then we good to go. So now we are going to what? You guys,
CHF.
CHF.
Yes.
CHF. Yo, I had this one, man. But guys, you see that price keeps doing the same thing, and I don't know why you guys are not adapting to what price is doing. Highest level, lowest level, important level, highest level of the important level. Market structure, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Then I'll go to the daily. Then when I'm in the daily, what do we see, guys, here? Don't you see the double top?
Yes.
So when I see the double top, I'll go to the 4 hour. I could have taken price based on what? Based on the double top. So on the 4 hour, I just use the what? Strategy, trendline strategy. Is that not a break? This one is the
break. Yo, but that's impulsive break.
Yeah, this is the impulse. Now we're expecting a what?
Correction.
Man, I'm just too good, man, you know. I'm too good, man. My analysis are the future. I'm too clean on the charts, you know. So guys, okay, from here. So now those who are trading the reduced risk entry, it's their time to execute and have positions, you know. So even if I were to go to the 1 hour now, you see on the 1 hour, price was supposed to give us a what? A correction. And then after a correction, we're going to what? We're going to our target. So was it clear on this side, right? How many seconds did it take to analyze this? It took me the longest time. It was the shortest to be done with this thing.
Mr. Manando.
Yes, sir.
Can you please analyze USDJPY after year?
Index, the USDT index.
Yeah.
But then did you get how I did this thing? Like,
yeah,
it's just in the brain, guys. It's just in the mind. Like you guys.
Manando.
Sorry, yeah.
So if like your analysis didn't play out, like you see where you are right now, price had an impulse after the correction. Now it's going into a correction, right? So
wait,
what if like
I guess this thing was like this. Check first. This is an impulse going down, right? Correction, impulse. I felt like price didn't even betray me at all. Price did what
I see,
supposed to do.
Now,
you know, because this is how it is. Like check this thing now while I'm using the whatever. Price went down with an impulse, sideways with a correction, down with an impulse, sideways with a correction, down with an impulse. Like plan the trade and treat the plan. What did I say?
Plan the trade and treat the plan.
I think the problem I have is over-analyzing. I think sometimes I over-analyze. And then I end up getting confused and start seeing sells, start seeing buys. And then maybe I start seeing a small sell. And then after that, I know it's going to buy. So I think I have a problem with over-analyzing. So I just need to try and keep it simple as possible.
You said what?
I over-analyze. I think the problem with me is that I over-analyze. And then after over-analyzing, I start getting confused. Because you see the direction of the market on a daily time frame.
But then if you know that your problem is over analyzing, why can't you just use, because a lot of you guys, when I check your trades, man, it's like, when I check your analysis, it's like you tried flying to Germany using analysis. It's like you have like 100 trend lines on your chart. Like there's some things that you just need to know by your brains, like there's some things that you know by your heart. I can't be putting a lot of trend lines where they're not even necessary, So I put where trend lines, if you know the market structure, you can just put trend lines the way you want them. You can't be analyzing like with 100 trend lines. Imagine having like 100 trend lines in your chart. You end up not knowing which trend line does what. But then if you want to have a lot of trend lines in your chart, you need to have different types, If you're analyzing from the monthly, let's say the monthly trend lines have to be blue, the weekly trend lines, daily, like each and every time frame has to have its own trend line color, so that you can know, okay, this is the trend line from the bigger picture, this is what, So that's how it is.
Yeah, but another thing I noticed that you find the direction of the market on the bigger time frame, like on daily. And then I just need to follow what I see on.
The daily shows you the future. And then the smaller time frame shows you the present. So the biggest question is, are we focused on the future or the present, Like we need to check the future first, you understand? We can't just analyze on the 15 minutes and we're done. You can only do that when you're scalping. But then if it was a situation where you want to hold a trade for the whole week, you need to at least visit the weekly and see how the structure is. Was it clear?
All right, then we can move to US. Yes, it's clear. Perfect.
USDJPY. Guys, why do you love this thing?
I don't like currencies. I don't like CFPs, not now.
USDJPY, like, okay, nah. Let's start with let's start by working. Let's backtest it, right? Let's backtest this thing. Before we can analyze it, we have to backtest it, right? This was the highest level, correct? So if that was the highest level, price was like that before. The price was like that. That was the what? That was the highest level. And this is the lowest level. And this was the what? Was the important level. So when prices like this, that was the what? That was the 4 hour. I'm gonna go to the what? Now I'm gonna go to the 2 hour. It's not even clear. I'll go to the 1 hour. What do you see in the 1 hour, guys? What was here on the 1 hour? What do you see?
Double bottom.
Double bottom at top.
I mean, a double top, man. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll go to the M15 so we could see more, because you have to go deep into the charts. So, but then it shows that it was in a clear double top, So for it to be a clear one, we could have had these here. Do you understand? So what we'll do is we'll play the market and see. Okay, it's fine. As I'm looking at the market, we now have a what? A pattern. Here's the pattern. When I'm having this pattern, I'm saying, okay, it's fine because I didn't get the double top. Let's see. I felt like price will sell from this level. You see, that has to be my stop loss level. My stop loss will be based on this level here, this level of area, the value of area, which is there. That's going to be my stop loss for what? For the seller. And my take profit, remember, this is USDT. This will be my what? Take profit, right? Okay. Let's see. You see how price moved there? It triggered and like, okay, it's fine. Again, price keeps rejecting on this same level. Okay, let's play the market. It keeps rejecting. Remember, I have to, okay, check, right? I'll pause. If you were looking at it and you took the signal here, what could have happened? Let me pause. What could have happened if you had your setup here? You could have hit the stop loss, right? Are you still there? You could
Yeah.
have hit your stop loss.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's fine. If you hit your stop loss, now price did what you wanted it to do. As the what? As the reduced risk entries. Price went up to your what? To your double bottom, right? So if price went, yeah, to your double top. Sorry, thanks on that. So if price went to your double top, what does this say about the chart? This tells you that now you have what? You have the capabilities or whatever to sell it. You understand? So you take a position from there, and this will be your take profit area. Stop loss has to be above this. And then now we want to see what price will do. Okay. You're in it right now, ne? And again, it triggers you, and then it comes in again. You see how it is now? It triggered you, but then it didn't hit your fully stop loss, right? Because you were here. All right, perfect. So now, what happened now? Price hit your what? Price hit your 90%. You get what I'm saying? But then before price could get your 90% rule, what happened? Like you had to take some losses, you know? And like the reason we're doing this to show you that, okay, such things does happen to the market. It's not like you're perfect whatsoever. You just need to know such things happen in the market. Someone could say, we've seen it already, that price here from here, Manando, this was an obvious impulse and this was an obvious correction. Remember, I trade what I see, not what we see. I'm clear on that one, right? So I trade what I see, not what we see. So when price is like here, okay, we did hit our top profit. So when we hit our take profit, now we need to play the market and see what will really go on now. Okay. So guys, what do you think will happen? Will price break? But then the total overall structure, price has to reach is this one here. You see, price has to come reach this level. So, and again, guys, as it's like this, you could see, you see how it is. You could have varied with this, still like a channel. And here's the take profit average. Okay. Check, guys. What do you think made price to break that level? Remember, I said where is our target, guys?
90%. I think it's with a green line, green one order box.
Oh, wait, man. Okay, just check it. Check on how price is moving. If you could have held the trade, man, here you will tell people on how Forex is true. If you had that trade, you could be going around telling people the greatness of Forex. But just because you guys are not into the charts, like people are waiting for your testimonies. Understand, guys? People are waiting for your testimonies. People are waiting for your testimonies, guys, you know? They're waiting for you to come give testimonies on how Forex changed your life. Guys, you see, backtesting can help you. I only say my name. I'm Manando the Goat, you know, guys. So the 90%, the 90% did reach here, you know. So I don't care what happens after the 90%. But then did you see that, guys? Price wasn't doing anything funny. Price wasn't doing anything.
If you don't know.
You see, price was just doing what it was supposed to do. As it reached our 90% rule, price decided to go up. If you were scalping these, you could have had the buy till that level. You get what I'm saying, guys? So price was going to be easy. Like you just need to figure it in your mind. And if you figure it in your mind, you're done figuring it out. You get what I'm saying, guys? Like this thing is simple. Like you need to be giving good testimonies, you know? You need to be giving good testimonies. So you see, so now price is it means price is going for what? Price is going to, it's going for new directions. So okay, when price was like this, we're just gonna zoom in. Okay, it's fine, guys. What do you see here, guys?
Inverted head and shoulders.
You see what?
Inverted head and shoulders.
Perfect. So in this picture, you could just highlight your what? Left shoulder. You highlight your what? Your head. And you highlight your what? Your right shoulder. And like guys, I'll tell you one thing. If the chart, right, doesn't play out, worry less. Can you still hear me, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
If the analysis doesn't go your favor, worry less. So when it's like this, I feel like the next target that we need to have, it has to be here. That's the next target. But then there are the chances of price not reaching, but I'll take first target, that one will be the second target, right? So I'll do what? I'll just play the chart. Okay. So on this level, I see that nah man, price is forcing, you know. So I'll take another increase. I'll take another increase. I'm like, okay, from here going up, that's going to be my what? My next take profit. Remember, even if price didn't reach my target, I don't have to be angry and salty. Understand? I don't have to be angry and salty. To understand that the market isn't controlled by my mom. So I'll just leave it. Okay, it comes down, almost triggered our stop loss. Okay, almost triggered the stop loss, almost again. Okay, now it's going up, guys. If you were a wise trader, right? A wise trader, by the time price reached this level, you could have thought of something called the inverse head and shoulder what setup. As I say, if you were a wise trader, you could have thought of a thing called stop loss under profit. You understand? But because we are not all wise, we could have just let it go. You see, now it hit your stop loss. You know, but then still playing on the same level. Like now it took you out straight. What could have happened to you guys in this level? Imagine holding trades here. What could have happened?
Blow your account.
You could have blown your account and then you go around saying Forex is a scam. You get what I'm saying, guys? We also the invest, even though the invest didn't play out, but then we also it. You know, we also it. And then let's wait. Price came back to this level again. Let's see if it will break that level. Price failed to break that level. This one candlestick alone, guys, it's your salary, your monthly one. That one candlestick alone. So now I'm saying I'm gonna be having what? I'm gonna be having buys till that level. This is my take profit level. And again, guys, I feel like the same thing will repeat on this chart. You were in deep blues, right? When you were in deep blues, you failed to close there at top. The price reached here, you didn't close. You understand? Price came back to the same level. Again, guys, you have to enter again. Stop loss under profit. And when price comes down, it's trying to stop you out, you know. And it came, almost stopped you out, you know. Like it's funny when it's happening in a live account, because that's where emotions comes. And your mates be saying, Joe, let's close, man, let's close. And like you're stressed, you don't even know what to do. This is how the market moves, yes, you know. Like you can't fake it. You enter this one, your chances of going up, you know, so like we just have to go up. And if it was to imagine, guys, the deep profit that you could have been, look on how the market is moving. You could have been in deep blues for that candlesticks alone, you know, but then you decided to act as if you know the market. Don't set profit. You trade like you own the market. You trade like you're the wolf of Wall Street. So price will just humble you. The market will humble you. I won't lie. The market will show you flames. You see how you've been waiting for this buy and check how price has been moving. There's a break there. Like we've been waiting for price to just give us a push to that side to check how many times did it take for price to reach that level. So this is the power of backtesting. Like guys, for a strategy to work, you need to backtest it. You know, a robot, before they can say, okay, this robot will go function, they're back testing it first, you know. But then check how many times you have waited for price to do what you want and it failed you. How many times did it fail you, guys? A lot of time. You get what I'm saying, guys? It has failed you a lot of time. But then you could have entered this trade in many ways. You get what I'm saying, guys? Does that make sense to you? You could have entered the trades in many ways. And you could have been in blue profits. I won't lie, you could have been in deep profits. Again, price comes to this level. How many times did price respect the lower level, guys? How many times did price respect this level?
4 times.
Oh,
It respected that level for the longest time, right? And then now it decided to break that. When price breaks that level, everything has to change. You know, if price broke that level, things have to change. Because price respected this level for the longest time. But then now price decides to do what decides to, hey, yo, Joe, now I'm breaking that level. That's why the reason I like doing these, guys, is I know it builds my confidence. It builds my, like my game is on when I have this. So, okay, now price broke that level. Do you know the rule of 4, guys? Do you know the rule of 4?
Not really.
The rule of 4,
No.
it's on the quick tips, you know. The rule of 4 slowly says, when price breaks down, okay, I'll show you with this. This is the rule of 4. Price breaks a certain level. It comes back in a form of a V. We need to have a recorrection and we go up. You see price broke this level, right? And we went up, we expect something like this. So let's see on how market is 10. So that's the rule of 4. You get what I'm saying, guys? That's the rule of 4. So I can say the rule of 4 has worked in my favors, you know. Don't forget, guys, this thing is Nasdaq. You don't even have to hold for the whole day. Easy money, easy go. So the rule of 4, I would have activated it. Okay, again, guys, we're going to test that level again. And then you see, guys, that backtesting is not as easy as it seems.
Yeah, no.
Again, we are stopped out. So what's the secret to this? The secret to this is stop loss is always the right way to do things. You understand? Stop loss on the profit, because 90% of the trades that we get stopped out, they are the trades that we have seen. You understand? It's just that price didn't go to your full expectations. Just like this one. This is what I'm predicting. You know, you need to always be one step ahead of this thing, guys, when you're backtesting. You see how, like, we pointed this one. So now on this one, I'm thinking of price going there. And I could have entered here, but then the chances of price hitting my stop loss, they are there. The chances of price hitting my take profit, they are there. It's just up to you on how you look at it. You get what I'm saying, guys? It's just up to you on how you look at it. So if you spend, like, let me tell you, if you invest 30 days, man, in doing this every day, you just cut the market, pay your trading due, you like backtest for a full 30 days, I believe you could see change in the market. You know, we win some, we lose some. So this one, guys, you see this one was a clear structure. This was a good bag.
Yeah.
This was a good bag for you to take a leave from job the whole month. This was a good, telling your boss that I'll see you next month. That was the good spike. You know, like, don't pay me for this month, I'll see you next month. And then again, it goes back to your entry level. This is your entry level. When it reaches your entry level, you buy again. Go up and reach the 90% rule, man. And then now we're coming back again. But then, guys, you see the market